We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. Eddie James, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Davy Garcia gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Eddie James. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Come on, Matty, beat it out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eddie James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Eddie James.
Swung on and belted. Solo shot to right center, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits, and it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas, and that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Digging in, Eddie James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
High and deep to center field. Center fielder going back, and that one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and it's now 6-4.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Logan Davidson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Logan Davidson.
Now the 3-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. James will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Eddie James. His performance in this one really speaks to how dominant he's been all year. He made short work of some solid pitching today.
Yeah, usually it's the other way around, but when you sit in the top 3 in the home run lead in Major League Baseball, you're probably calling the shots yourself right now. This guy is on fire. He's already got a multi-homer game.
Right on, you're scoring.
Favre ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He comes across to score as they push the lead to 5 now.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Runner's on his way to third. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gammel's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Digging in, Trey Mancini. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And now the runner's trying for third. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Hoskins.
Runner goes for third. Hit out towards second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Heart of the order. Digging in to try it again, Eddie James. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Alec Bohm, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. And now he's tagged out, trying to scramble back to second.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in now, Ben Gamble comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here now the 2-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder coming in. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Gone. Now in the box, Eddie James. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs.
There we go.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts right now. Ethan Small is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Hey, come on now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hiura has a play, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Tyrone Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Logan Davidson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. James is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Eddie James, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Hit weakly back to the mound.
Get out, get out, get out.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Into the box now, Eddie James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Oh, don't be afraid. Let it fly. One time.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball hit in the air,
Come on,
and
go
this
hard, just
looks
go hard,
like
just go
it'll
hard, go
get him
hard.
out of it. Gemmell is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Phillies leave him loaded. Score holds. It's 3-1. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Logan Davidson.
Logan.
Hit in the air out to left. James comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Ready for another chance? Eddie James facing some tough pitching in this one. His bat's been kept uncharacteristically silent.
Yeah, but it only takes one swing, guys. You know as well as I do, he gets a pitch in the middle of the plate. With one swing at a bat, he could change the entire complexion of this game.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid. He's going.
Runners off for second. Oh, and he misses it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So a big moment here, and standing in, Eddie James, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up, kid.
First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to right center.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
So he will touch them all on the grand slam as they open up a 4-run lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Now at the plate, number 26. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. This is lifted out to left.
Two.
James is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
7-5 tonight's final. Philadelphia posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory.
No errors. They left 16 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brandon Woodruff gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Stepping in, Alec Bohm. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. Throw into third. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Next for Milwaukee, Tyrone Taylor, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Eddie James. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the center fielder.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Solo shot to right center. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center.
Now to the plate, Eddie James. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen.
Run it out, run it out.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tyrone Taylor. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pulls this one in the air out to left. James is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So striding forward now, Eddie James. He's gone deep again in this game despite facing some fierce competition on the mound.
This is one of the premier power hitters in the game. He's already gone deep once in this game.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field.
Gone. Big dog's gotta eat.
So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as they open it up to 6-2 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear. At the plate, Eddie James. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something.